transition. I think we have to end the word climate change and own up to the fact it is the climate crisis now. And that's why President Biden submitted the paperwork to immediately rejoin the Paris Agreement as soon as he could, hours after he was sworn in. Today, as you've heard and as you know, it is absolutely official. The United States is once again a party to the Paris Agreement. And I'm proud and pleased with that fact, but it also places on us a special responsibility. We rejoin the international climate effort with humility and with ambition. Humility, knowing that we lost 4 years during which America was absent from the table, and humility in knowing that today no country and no continent is getting the job done. Knowing that Paris alone will not do what science tells us we must do together. At the COP in November, this November, when we go to Glasgow, all nations must raise our sights, must raise ambition together, or we will all fail together. Needless to say, for all of us here partaking in this at this moment, failure is not an option. To do that, we need to cut global emissions in half by 2030. So that means we need to phase out coal 5 times faster than we have been. We need to increase tree cover 5 times faster. We need to ramp up renewable energy 6 times faster. We need to transition to electric vehicles at a rate 22 times faster. You get the drift? Everything has to be done with greater sense of urgency, with a determination that we have to win this fight. Now, can we do that? Can we win it? Absolutely, my friends, we can. And we need the United States and every country to determine they will get on a path toward net zero emissions by 2050. We go to Glasgow, all of us, being real about exactly what we need to do starting now. What steps will we take in the next 10 years? And the truth is that everybody has to do that. China, which is the largest emitter in the world, needs to be part of the 2020 to 2030 effort. India needs to be part of it. Russia needs to be part of it. Japan, all the big emitting countries of the world, the major emitters, 17 nations, need to really step up and begin to lower those emissions.
And most of those jobs will benefit young people that have access to the new technologies, that have access to the knowledges of the 21st century. And today is a day of hope, as the United States officially rejoins the Paris Agreement. This is good news for the United States and for the world. It is a pleasure to mark this occasion with you all, and particularly with Special Envoy John Kerry, whose own work is reflected in this historic agreement. For the past 4 years, the absence of a key player created a gap in the Paris Agreement, a missing link that weakened the whole. So today, as we mark the United States' re-entry into this treaty, we also recognize its restoration in its entirety and its creators, as its creators intended. Welcome back.
Function to make every day count. We'll now take a few questions from our UNA audience. And I'm delighted to introduce 2 members